I remember like back in the day, if you had 64 gigabytes, that was a lot. 64 gigabytes can't give me nothing, bro. I got
No.
256 right now, and my phone is full.
If I have
I
$10
yeah.
million and I'm here, I'm gonna be so depressed. I'm going to be depressed. I'm
You
going
could
to be
travel
so
up
Like how?
north.
depressed.
Back in the day, I don't know what they did to fix that stuff. Like, what do you think they would do? Let's say you tore your Achilles. What are they gonna do for you?
Is the days go slow, but the years go by fast. And that's just so
You are now watching the Westmoreland Bros podcast.
Welcome back to the Westmoreland Bros podcast. It is Wednesday, July 30th. We're about to be hitting a new month. What's up, Kay?
on, man. It's crazy. June is technically halfway through the year. So
hmm
we made it halfway when we hit July. But it's crazy. It's just every year we say this. It's just like, wow, we're about to be in August already. It feels like it was just January. You know what I mean? It's just another year, bro. It's a good. You know what? This could be the quote of the day. Or should I wait till the end of it?
Uh,
I'll say it two times. Why not? Because I just thought about it. The quote of the day is the days go slow, but the years go by fast. And that's just so real. So
that's
many
very real.
times we're like sitting at home or at work, wherever we're at, we like, hey man, this is a drag. Like, this is just what is today? I want tomorrow to be here. And then 6 months, it's like, wow, where did that go? So it's just crazy, bro. Speaking of time
That's
and
a
where
great
does it
quote.
no, it is. And speaking of time and where does it go? I want to shout out one of my favorite like comedians and actors, Adam Sandler. Shout out Adam Sandler. He makes great movies. He has great comedy shows. And about 30 years ago now, he made Happy Gilmore 1. And for so many years, people were like, man, we gonna get a second one. Then he teased it. And then it dropped at the last week, I think Thursday on Netflix. And I saw it. I remember I was longing to see it because I like Happy Gilmore. I like having a good laugh.
Right.
And Thursday, super late when I'm probably like an hour until I go to bed. I remember it dropped, and I'm like, oh man. So I start watching it, and then I finish it on Friday. But then I watched it like two more times, like Saturday. I think I watched it twice Saturday, and then maybe once on Sunday, Monday. But it's just a good movie. It's
The
nice to
sec
see.
is good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the second one's good. It's just the first one is obviously like the best, but it's not like a disappointment at all. And it's more, I don't want to say it's more chill because he's older, but he's just not like, it's nice because you see Adam Sandler just grow. Like, just from 30 years ago and now to now, it
Right.
was cool to watch. It was a good storyline. He has a family now. He has kids, multiple sons. He has one daughter. Um, Something happens to his wife, so when you watch it, you can let me know what happened. But it's a good movie, man. Funny comedy. They got Eminem. So you remember the dude who was trying to distract Adam Sandler or Happy Gilmore in the first one on the golf course, who always
Mhm.
was shouting, and then he made the tower fall. He's dead in this one. It's like, oh, we miss him, all right, RIP. But Eminem is his son. So Eminem has the same fit on that he has. And he's turned around and he says something that, bro, right away, Adam is like, I know this heckler's not back. But as soon as Eminem turn around, it's him. And he's like, yeah, I'm here for my dad. Yeah, you remember him? Yeah, R.I.P. He's in the heavens above. Like, it was so funny, bro. And Eminem's part is only but 5 minutes, but it was so hilarious. He ends up dying because he gets eaten by crocodiles on live TV. It was a great movie, bro. It's a great movie, bro. Just funny. Great actors in it. The original cast is pretty much all there. And if they're
Oh.
not, yeah, and if they're not there, then the son is there. So in the first one, Chubbs, who teached him how to golf pretty much, so he would get better. His son is in it now, and he has a fake hand. So it's just so funny, man. Like even the dude who he actually shot with the nail gun, who's super tall, bro. They got the NBA player, the tall foreign dude. I think he was like on the Rockets. He's been on a lot of teams, but he's
Yao
like
Ming?
a nah, man, no. He's not. He's not. He's
Boban?
not. I think yes, they have him as his son now. So he's like, you remember my dad? Like I've been saying, oh, what's up, big guy? It was, bro, hilarious, great casting. I love how they incorporated the first movie in it. It was just good, bro. So when you can check it out, on Netflix. You don't even gotta pay to go see it at the movie theaters. It's just on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it. We do have Netflix. We do watch Netflix movies, and we're always looking for something new to watch. So
Yeah,
that is definitely something new, and I don't think she's seen it yet. So maybe we
yeah.
can use that for a date night. I don't know if she likes Happy Gilmore 1, but she'll be all right. She can get through it.
She'll be all right. Yeah. And if she's never even seen Happy Gilmore 1, she'll still be all right. Because it's just like, oh, okay, this is a golf movie. He's trying to do this. You know what I mean? So it'll be good. When you watch it, we'll talk about that on whatever podcast that falls so I can get your feedback too. Because it was a
There
good
we
movie,
go.
bro. It was a
There
good
we go.
movie.
10 out of 10?
All right. 10 out of, yeah. 10 out of 10, yeah, for sure.
10 out of
10
10?
out of 10. 10 out of 10, yeah. Yeah. But the first one's still better, but they're both 10s. It's just good stuff, bro. This is good stuff. Um, Speaking of good stuff, we got some good true or falses today. It's only three. I'm sorry, folks. I thought I had five, and then I look and it's three. But Z's like, we're good. So we're good. We're starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen, with the first one. The reason I picked this one is
We're going
because
3 for 3, by the way. Last time we went 5-5. We're going 3 for 3. You know,
going 3 for 3.
undefeated.
If he misses the first one, I have a feeling he may just be so down he go 0 for 3. So we love our parents. Earlier
0 for
this
3 is
year,
crazy.
we went to New York. Why did we go to New York with our parents?
For their anniversary.
100%. So the true or false is we just celebrated our parents' 32nd wedding anniversary. True or false?
That's true.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. Their 32nd.
Come on, bro. I know that. Come on. I would have been more nervous if you said a date. Because I'm so bad with dates. I would be like, oh, God. Like, I couldn't. I still can't. I don't even know right now. If you said it, I'd be like, maybe, maybe not. But yeah, 32nd. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I got that down.
Very good. Very good.
Come
The
on
next
now.
one.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary again. 1 for 1 so far. The second one. April 3rd. Dang, you just said you were bad with dates. April 3rd, 2010. But we can just focus on the 2010 aspect.
Mhm.
2010, Apple released the first ever.
First ever iPad.
Yeah. So now what Zach's gonna do, he's gonna go in his brain, he's gonna try to dissect when Apple probably released an iPod. He's gonna be like, it was when I was in middle and high school. So then soon after that, he's gonna do some thinking here, ladies and gentlemen. Because he wants to go 3 for 3.
So I first had the iPod 4th generation. I believe I was just entering high school. And for all the young people out there, however many that is, the iPod 4th generation was the first camera on an iPod, and it was like groundbreaking, bro. It was freaking amazing. Everything didn't come with a camera back in the day. That's not how it was. So when it had a camera and you could touch the screen, groundbreaking. So I want to say that was 9th grade, maybe 8th. No, it can't be 8th. I don't think middle school I had it, because middle school I had a flip phone, and that was groundbreaking. People were like, "What? How does he have a flip phone?" So I want to say 9th grade, maybe 10th grade. So we're talking about an iPad. It's like, dang, what was the first iPad even like? Like the iPad I got now don't even got a button. So it definitely had a button. The screen couldn't have been that big, because back then a lot of the screen was covered. 2010. 2010 LeBron James. In 2010, LeBron James was going to the finals with the Heat. Well, what's he was 2011? Might have been 2011. In 2011, people really weren't recording stuff with their phones. Like when I think about Ray Allen's shot, well, maybe some people got that.
This is an iPad 1 pretty much. It got a button on there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can picture that. So 2010, I will say 15 years ago.
Is it
I was
true?
13.
Or is it false? 2010, yeah, because I was.
You know
10,
what? I
so
think I was gonna say true. I'm gonna say false. I feel like it might have came out in 2011 or 2012. I'm gonna say false.
True. Dang, should have stuck with it, buddy. Should have stuck with it. That hurt.
My streak comes to an end. I was on 6 in a row.
Dang.
GG's.
That hurt me. I really wanted you to go 3 for 3 after that first one. He was like, I don't even care about the second one.
God dang.
I mean, the third one.
God dang it. I thought it would have been later. 2010? Really?
Yeah, 2010, April 3rd, 2010.
Did it have it looked like it had a camera too, didn't it?
It had a camera on the back, yeah.
I wonder how much did it retail for, do you know? If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess, I don't know, what's a crazy, I'll say, tab was kind of going crazy back then. I might say 300 maybe.
gonna say 500. You say 300?
See, 500 might be too much. Yeah, 300.
Oh, I was right. The first iPad released in 2010 started at a price of 499. Started at no, it says right here, um, higher storage option. Back then, the higher storage was 32 or 64. It came with Wi-Fi, 3G model, and it says the price went up to $829.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
$800 for 64 gigabytes. I do. That's one thing I do remember. I remember like back in the day, if you had 64 gigabytes, that was a lot. 64 gigabytes can't give me nothing, bro. I got
no.
256 right now. My phone is full. I delete stuff every day to have space. Every day. I can never do 64. I think a normal person will get like 16. Like 16 was a pretty normal thing. You can't do
Yeah.
16 nowadays. At least I can't.
You can't do 16, I don't think not. Because the price breakdown, the 16 gigabyte with Wi-Fi iPad was 499, but then the 64 gigabyte with Wi-Fi and 3G was 829. That's crazy.
That is
That's
insane.
crazy. Wow. But yeah, so you're or no, I got one more. I was about to say you're at 2 or 3. The last one I got are bald eagles mate for life.
Do bald eagles mate for life? I feel like I've seen some animals mate for life. I feel like a penguin is one. Is a mater for life. Someone has to fact check me on that. And I think there was something else that mates for life.
Yeah,
There's
penguins
other
do. I
things
think we
that
talked about it out here.
there's other things that don't mate for life. I saw some crazy fact like when centipedes have babies, their babies eat them as their first meal. I was like, what the
Yeah.
heck?
I
Yeah, I
seen a
was
video of
that's
that in Fast Pace, bro. It said a mother giving up her life for her kids. I'm like, huh?
yeah.
Huh?
So do bald eagles mate for life? I am going to say yes, only because they are. Well, I guess I'm going. I was gonna say because they're like. I feel like they're an endangered species. They're protected. I don't know, but it's like even if they are, they wouldn't it make more sense for them to mate as much as possible with as many eagles as possible. I don't know. I'm gonna say
But
true
this
because
is
when
you
I think
gotta
of
hold on. You gotta think this is their genetic makeup. So us humans do not have a part in this. So it don't matter if they
yeah,
extinct or going extinct or not. It's
yeah.
still it's in their makeup. So you said true.
Well, I'm gonna say true, yeah, because I mean it is in their makeup and they're probably not. They don't have the highest population. I'm gonna say true.
Yep, that's true. You went two
There we
for
go.
three.
There we
You went
go.
2 for 3. Yeah, it says bald eagles are generally known to have a mate for life.
You're a bird person. Do you think the bald eagle is the best bird? Or do you prefer
Ooh,
a
I really
hawk?
love bald. Yeah, I mean it's better than a hawk. Yeah, we can say that right now.
Well, I
Yeah, it's
don't
not the
know.
best.
I can see us driving in the car and you'll see a
Whoa.
bird like, oh, look at that blue, and you'd be like fascinated by it.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I love birds, like you said. So, like, if I see a hawk, I'm gonna get excited. But when I see an eagle, my boy, people can attest to this because I've called them. When I see an eagle, I gotta make a phone call because I get emotional. I'd be like, bro, I just saw a bald eagle.
Because you get a every time.
Yeah. Yes. Like when I see one, I literally thank God. I'm not gonna lie. And I used to drive a lot over the road, so I went to Minnesota one time, a couple times, but one time I went, it was winter, so everything is iced over, including the lakes. Bro, I'm seeing eagles walking on the frozen lake, bro. I
Walking?
couldn't. Yes, walking on the frozen lake, bro, with their claws, their talons, and I'm just looking at this creature like, I'm just in awe, bro. I'm beating the steering wheel like, yes, yes. Like, I love eagles, bro. It's just that simple, bro.
That's crazy. I think the craziest eagle video I've seen is something similar, but it was outside someone's house. It was like a flock of like I don't know if they raised bald eagles or if it was just a coincidence. They all just landed there, but I mean it was like I feel like 10 of them at least. But bald
That's
eagles
so
are crazy.
cool.
Would you ever like you know how they do in the animal
I
shows where
want to
they
so bad.
yeah?
I'd be nervous,
You
but
want
I
it to
want
you
to
want it to
so
land on
bad.
you or like fly past you? I've seen both where they have it fly past someone's face and one where it's like
I
they
do
land on their
both.
arms. You want to
I do
okay?
both, but I wanted to land on me. I want to feed an eagle, like meat or whatever they eat. They fly, they grab it or whatever, and I just want to be like right. Cause their talons are huge, bro. Their beaks are huge. Like they could tear a human up. Bald eagles sometimes, birds maybe in general, but bald eagles sometimes hit bald heads because they think it's like a rock or something. So they're trying to like break their beak sometimes, or like break some food, crack some food. But they mistaken bald heads for rocks sometimes. It's a fact.
I've never heard that. Actually, that's disturbing.
Yeah. No, it's
I seen
crazy.
this one
It's
video.
crazy.
I seen this one video. It was I can't remember if it was a guy or a girl, but they were like in the desert, and they had a bird, and they gave it to the tourist or whatever, and the tourist like freaked out because it like flapped its wings, threw the thing off that was holding onto it, and the bird's like flying away with the string holding the little cuff or whatever, and they're trying to get it back. They never get it back. It flies away, and they
Not
were
that bird.
pissed,
He's
bro.
free now, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bird's
Who
free,
wouldn't be?
but they're pissed because that probably makes them so much money. Like tourists
Yeah,
coming
and
and having a bird on them.
just to train it, that's hard. Like,
Oh
what are you
yeah,
talking about?
well, I mean, it's kind of caged. I mean, if it's on a string constantly and it flew away the second it got a
That's
chance.
true. Yeah.
But and bald eagles are big. I would love to see a bald eagle next to a vulture. Though I heard vultures are like massive.
Vultures, it just depends on where you live. I mean, it's vultures everywhere. We got vultures in Wisconsin. But yeah, vultures can get like freaking like if you stand next to one, you're just nervous. And they don't, bro. Actually, I'll pull up a picture while I'm talking. But like they look scary. Like it's not like a
Yes,
cute bird that's like
not at
nah,
all.
like vultures look scary. The largest vulture with a wingspan, it has a wingspan up to 10 feet 2 inches.
Mm.
Almost 11 feet. Eagles are all different because there's so many. But a bald eagle's wingspan is from 6 to 7.5 feet. So that shows you right there. A
3
vulture,
feet bigger.
yeah, possibly double almost sometimes. That's a bald eagle. Ben Fry had to talk about it one time.
There's
That's what
another
it's
bird
called,
I saw.
harpy.
I don't know if that's the bird. It looks kind of similar, but it was like the bird only eats bones. I don't know if that's the bird, but that bird looks kind of close to it, honestly, bro. And it's like they'll give them a whole bone, and the bird will just swallow it. It's disturbing.
So yeah, even the biggest eagle, even one of the biggest eagles, their wingspan is only 7.5 feet. So vultures' wings are definitely huge. The harpy eagle is one of the biggest, if not the biggest. The diet consists of sloths, monkeys, birds, reptiles. It eats good. If you're
Yeah,
eating
the bird.
monkeys, bro, that's kind of different as a bird. You're eating a monkey and you're a bird.
Yeah, I feel like a monkey will beat the brakes off a bird.
Yeah,
'Cause
but I
monkeys
guess it
got the
makes sense because
hands.
I've seen, people always say watch your small dogs, like if you live in certain places, because like hawks or eagles will get them. And then I just seen the video on Instagram the other day of a little white dog and a eagle came down, got it, but they ended up dropping it. But if you can do that with a dog, and this supposed to be the biggest or one of the biggest eagles, the harpy eagle, then yeah, I guess it would make sense that you can go get a monkey
Yeah,
or a sloth. A sloth is pretty crazy too. A sloth is kind of similar to a monkey from what it looked like, huh?
a sloth is slow though. They don't move. It's like
Yeah, that's the only difference though, but it's like similar. Why they look pretty different. I don't want to say look different, but I guess I'm just saying they climb trees. I don't know if
yeah,
that's
they
being
climb trees, but
racist
sloths
towards
are
a
so
sloth or monkey
slow.
now.
They're slow.
Yeah,
If
I
anything,
know.
I'm just yeah. The sloths. I don't know how sloths even survive. They're too slow.
They sleep a lot. They sleep like a good percentage of their life.
Well, it's like you see a
Like if
sloth
you're
in the middle of the road, you're cooked.
like if you're a lazy person on this world, in this world, like you probably would like to be a sloth because you don't gotta do nothing. How long do sloths sleep? How long do you think they sleep?
12 hours.
Well, here's pretty close. It says sloths, and this is just my first source, so this is, sloths in the wild only sleep 8 to 10 hours usually a day. But that's
For a
still
normal
more than
human.
humans. I guess if you get the full 8 hours at night, yeah.
If
But that's say during the day though. So they just move slow and just sleep like an average human, I guess, should. That's kind of sad.
sloths, I
They
would
don't have
not
a
want to be a
life.
sloth. Sloths they're slow. They can't do nothing. I heard they smell. I heard they carry a lot of diseases. Sloth. It'd be horrible to be a sloth. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way someone's
Yeah, it
picking a
would.
sloth.
You ever think how many diseases we would carry if like humans didn't invent vaccines or whatever? Because like when you're a kid, usually this is how we were raised, at least I'll say. We went to the doctor every year because our mom made us. She loved doing that every 6 months pretty much. And we always had our shots. We never really been sick or into nothing crazy like that. But just same thing when I got Rocco, he had to get certain mandatory shots. Do I believe taking him to a vet every goddamn second? No. So he don't go to the vet like that. But he gets certain shots, like a rabies shot. He gonna get every time he need to, so he don't get rabies. He be outside. He like eating squirrels. I don't want him to have rabies. So have you ever thought about like how much disease we would actually have like these other animals? Because a rabbit in the wild, it could eat grass. The job I do, I work at True Green. We put down pesticides. So if a rabbit comes on the lawn I just treated and eats that grass, now he has that in his mouth as a pesticide. Then if a wolf come and eats that rabbit that has the pesticide in it, he has it now. So you see what I'm saying? They just get caught up in the mix because they eating grass. That's why we gotta wash our vegetables because we be the same way. So have you ever thought about that? I haven't until right now.
I haven't, but it's like, what disease would we have though? Like, I don't know what
What
disease
disease
I'd
would
have.
we have?
Well, it's like, what disease would you have where you wouldn't die of? Because we're dying anyway, so it's like I'm trying to think of something I can get. For example, rabies. If you get rabies, I heard nobody has ever survived rabies. Like it kills everybody who gets rabies. Yeah, so if
Okay.
you get rabies, or if you think something has rabies, you need to like, or if you see something that has rabies, you think, don't even get
Yeah.
close to it because that's automatic death. So when I think about rabies, it's like if I get rabies, then I could do anyway. Just like if I get the flu, okay, I'm gonna lay in bed and do what I gotta do. So it's like when you talk about vaccines and whatnot, I can't think of a vaccine I've gotten where it's like if I didn't get the vaccine, I would be fine. It's like I don't need a STD vaccine, right? I'm not doing stupid stuff like that. So it's like I don't see. I don't know. Maybe when you're a kid, you get a certain amount of vaccines, but I don't have a kid. I haven't been a kid for 28 years, and even then, you don't remember. So it's like I have no idea what they'd even get. Honestly, it's like the first thing I think of is probably chickenpox, but I even had chickenpox as a kid, so it's like I have no idea. I don't know. What
But
about you?
that's one of the first shots I think people get is actually now you said that like chicken pox or what's that other one? It's like similar but a little more painful. Like shackles?
Yeah, shingles.
Shingles, yeah, I said shackles. That's what we get locked up in. Yeah, shingles is another one. I think like with that stuff, you only need to get it one time as a baby and you're pretty good. I believe from what I think I remember. So Uh, to your point though, I guess we kind of like animals. We really wouldn't know. We just be sick and dying like normal. It just be normal, like it was back then. I mean, back then they didn't have all the advancements we have, and they just died. And then years later, it's like, oh, we got a cure for this now. So then
At
that
all.
person to live longer. Yeah, but
Imagine.
it's I
No, keep going.
I looked up your rabies thing because when you said like nobody survives that, I was like, let me see. It
One
says
person
yes,
did,
it
I
is
think.
possible. Yes, it is possible to survive rabies in rare cases. However, the survival rate is extremely low. I've never seen one this low, estimated at less than 1%. So you're dead.
Yeah, I looked it up before because someone told me that, and I think the only person that survived had like they were basically handicapped, like they were paralyzed and they couldn't really do nothing.
Mm.
So it's like, yeah, you survived, but you probably wouldn't even know you survived. So yeah, rabies are
Mm.
extremely deadly, and you would think as bad as rabies are, you would be warned about it a little more, because there have definitely been times where we've interacted with wild animals, not thinking twice about it, and the fact that I could
It's
just
on.
get
Well,
something
no,
like that,
yeah.
yeah, the fact that I could get something like that and like just be dead, like dead, like that's crazy. I heard it's a disease. From what I understand, it's a disease that eats your brain pretty much. So it's very intense, and you don't survive long after it. So this year, we've seen a lot of people get, because we're talking about like now versus back in the day. This year, we've seen a lot of people tear their Achilles in the NBA. Back then, it's like, how would you cure that? Did they have surgery where they can fix your Achilles, or is that it? You're just handicapped forever. You're limping. You're on, whatever the crutches were back then. So it's like when you talk about medical advancement and things that cure us, it's like back in the day, I don't know what they did to fix that stuff. Like what do you think they would do? Let's say you tore your Achilles. What are they gonna do for you?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know what they do now. I know it's a surgery and they do whatever, but I don't know
But at
anything
least now
about
they
none of
repair
that.
it. They can repair it now.
Right.
They can put it back together, whatever. But back then, what would you do?
I mean, they did the best they could. They probably whatever the best was. Maybe at one point it was like, okay, we don't even know what's actually wrong with you because we don't have X-rays yet. So we're just gonna wrap this up in some tape, and you're gonna limp for until you don't limp. Like I don't
That's
know, bro. It's
crazy.
just At
Yeah,
some point, everything has a starting point, and that's just as simple as it gets, bro. And I don't know when that starting point was for
I don't either.
surgeries or whatever. Because even to this day, like in our family, I remember I'm not gonna say the cousin name, but shout out our cousin. I think she had like one of the first, I believe, from what Pop said, had like one of the first open heart surgeries, like
Mm.
as a kid in like Racine or whatever. So it's like something always got to be one of the first, and it's like you could survive. She's still alive now, or you won't survive. It's just, bro. That's why they always test the stuff on rats and all these animals. It's just it's how it goes, bro. It's all in the air.
100% true. And I think another reason, because you mentioned doctors earlier, I think another reason why we don't go to the doctor as much is because it just costs too much, bro. It's an expense, and the results, usually when I go to the doctor, I don't get any crazy results. I even went to the doctor a few years ago and had a lot of like tests done on my heart, bro. Nothing came back. Nothing came back at all. It was like a complete waste of money, and it just had me paying a whole bunch for nothing. But if you had $10 million, that might change your tune. What could you do with $10 million, Kendi? Would $10 million affect some of your decisions? Would you be a little more loose and up to spending it?
I mean, I would live the life that I want to live. I wouldn't be loose though. A lot of people with 10 million finna go buy $1 million car,
Right.
$5 million house,
Yep.
jewelry,
Yep.
designer clothes. But I'm not like, and people know me. I like nice things. Like I like PRP jeans, but those can run me anywhere from like $100 to $400. That's on the high end 400 if you get one like whatever. But if you catch a sale, you're decent. I just travel, bro. Like I don't. The reason I work is to travel. So I would
Yeah.
literally just travel.
You wouldn't
I
have to
would
worry
buy
about
a
nothing.
house. I would buy a house. I would pay it out in cash. Whatever like taxes are at that time on that house for that year, let's say they're 1,000, I will put um let's say this happens now, so I'm 25. So I will put at least 30 years of taxes. I would try to pay that up front if you could do that, like with rent. So if you could pay taxes ahead, I'd pay ahead. That way, hypothetically, if the money ever goes, all my bills are still taken care of.
I agree. There's a lot of things you could do with $10 million, but would you do these things specifically for $10 million? Would you, for $10 million, step into the
Or
ring
10 million.
for $10 million? Would you step into the ring with Floyd Mayweather for $10 million?
Right?
Yeah, a fight. Yep. We'll say 3
Yeah.
rounds. I don't know how many rounds are in boxing, but you gotta last
Well,
3 rounds.
if he knocks me out,
Or
it's not
get- I
gonna
mean,
be
or
three-
get knocked out, I
the
guess.
Last 3 rounds? Oh,
I
so
mean,
it's
or
just a
get knocked
3-round
out.
Fight.
You just gotta be in there.
Wait, so hold on. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
You could do that 3 rounds.
Well, like you said, the match it's a 3-round match. I might get knocked out round 1, but will I step in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for $10 million? Yes.
Okay, fair enough. The next one, for $10 million, you get $10 million, but every time you eat dinner, you also have to eat a cow's eyeball with the dinner. So you're eating a
Never
cow
had
eyeball.
cows.
I heard it's tough. Based on what Google said, it's very tough.
I'm thinking maybe I'll divide it into 4s, eat a 4th, swallow it whole, pause. And I feel like doing that multiple times over my whole life and I have dinner, I'm gonna get used to it. So why not be in pain for a little bit or not like something and then have $10 million? So I'll do it.
So you would eat a cow's eyeball every day.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, and last but
Good
not least,
protein,
for
probably.
last but not least, for $10 million, you can get $10 million, but you can never leave Wisconsin.
Ever?
Never.
Like not
You
to
get 10 million,
travel,
but you can
not
never
to-
leave Wisconsin. Can't leave Wisconsin.
Oh,
You can do whatever you want in Wisconsin, but you just can't leave Wisconsin.
I don't got $10 million now, and I always leave, so I can't have $10 million to stay. I just
Okay.
said I
You said
want to
that's
use
what
the
it's
money
for.
to travel. If I have $10
Yeah.
million and I'm here, I'm gonna be so depressed. I'm going to be depressed. I'm going
can
to be
travel
so
up north.
depressed.
You never go up north.
No, up north. No, if I want to see my white folks, I go to Kansas. I don't want to go up north.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, after that whole travel,
okay.
after that whole travel thing you said, I figured you wouldn't. I'm like, there's no way he would take that. It wouldn't be worth it because it's like, dang, I'm really stuck here. Is there any state that you could be stuck where it's like 10 million would be worth it, or it's like it's not worth it to be stuck anywhere?
I don't know. I have to live somewhere else to be honest, because I was gonna say any hot state, but that's false because false states you got earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. So it really depends on the state. I have to really do some research. I can't say a state.
Yeah, there's not one in particular.
Mm-mm. The quote in conclusion. The years. Nope. I'm gonna start it over. The
Ah!
quote in, the quote in conclusion. The days go by slow, but the years go by fast.
Make sure to like, comment, share with everybody you know, and subscribe.